Do you want a job you can't find by yourself?
We want you to step up.
I'm having so much fun that it's a really, really, really fun thing for me to do.
I feel the structure that I'm learning to step up is going to help me build organization skills, people skills, and it's going to help me build a better me and to be a better successful person.
Step Up is really a tool to help advance your career no matter what you want to do. Even if you just want to get your foot in the door and you don't know what you want to do, it really gives you those baby steps to helping you in the future.
Hi, my name is Brenna and I'm a Step Up intern this summer at US Bank.
Hi, my name is Gamichu. I'm a Step Up intern at US Bank this summer.
I'm Mona.
I'm Laura.
I'm Lou.
And we're working at Thriving Financial through Step Up.
Hi, my name is Cleveland and I'm an intern at Pillsbury United Community.
My name is Olay Redden and I work here at My Talk radio station 107.1. I'm an intern with Alexis on the Jason and Alexis show.
Hi, my name is Adise and I'm 15 years old and my Step Up job is at Hennepin County Downtown Library at Teen Central.
Entonces, ¿es un cable para dónde lo vas a llevar? Copiado.
Here's an interesting fact about worms that you may or may not have already learned. But if you accidentally cut off a part of the worm, like the tail end, it will grow back.
What? I think this one is big. It's coming down.
Did you? You see the butterfly on that tree?
Here in Jordan, we are now in the holy month of Ramadan. During this time, we don't eat from dawn till sunset. I fast because God asked us to fast. Something we should do, and it's our religion. Then after we hear the adhan, we start eating. Yeah, and eat until the next day. Hello, my name is Ghaida Anauris, and I am a high school student in Amman, Jordan, which is located in the Middle East. Even though there is now war on both sides of us, in Iraq and in Israel and Palestine, it is relatively calm here.
Before 1940, diabetes was rare among Native people. Our diet consisted of traditional foods such as berries, fish, and wild rice. Then things changed. Our lifestyle changed, our diet changed, and some of us got diabetes. Now the prevalence of diabetes among Native people in America is 10%, 3 times the national average. But in Minneapolis, Minnesota, some diabetics are learning to take control of their disease, improve their lifestyle, and have a healthier diet.
For Native youth in Minnesota, there are many options for pursuing higher education. Although you could go to school for anything you want, there is something very important that needs to be discussed here, something we need your help on. Native Americans have the highest diabetes rate of any ethnic group in the USA. In fact, 1 out of every 3 American Indians in Minnesota has been diagnosed with diabetes. Diabetes and other health-related illnesses, such as heart disease and obesity, have wreaked destruction in our community. Our diets have changed from fresh foods to high fructose processed foods like potato chips, French fries, pizza, and soda pop. Many people don't get any exercise. All this leads to diabetes. But you can do something about it. There is a huge shortage of Native people working as nutritionists, dietitians, and diabetes educators in the country. There is only 1 registered dietitian for every 18,800 diabetics in Indian country. This generation of Native Americans could be the first generation who will outlive their children because of diabetes. Think about this. If you don't do something about diabetes now, your children could suffer the effects of diabetes and die before you do because of it. Woodlands Wisdom is a collaboration between the tribal colleges and the University of Minnesota, which seeks to address chronic health issues in Native American communities by integrating traditional native knowledge with scientific methods of discovery, and a culturally relevant program of teaching, research, and community awareness.
What I see is there's a perception of two different types of science. There's the Western science that most scientists in the United States look at or do or work with. And what I like to look at is I have a tradition from my parents and grandparents that American Indians, or at least in my culture, have had done some science work also. They've looked at how the sun interacts with the earth. They've looked at how the weather patterns happen. They look at growth cycles of plants and animals. And to me, that's also science. And so what I look at is how we can draw these two cultures together and incorporate American Indian science or perspectives into what Western science does, and certainly to bring what Western science incorporates and put that into our traditional values too. I think from the diversity of the cultures and bringing the two types of, if there is two types of sciences together, that it makes a much better student and a much better research scientist also.
Any nonprofit organization interested in applying can submit a proposal, as long as they match the criteria set forth in the guidelines.
Someone from the organization writes a proposal, following the guidelines outlined by the state. Then they send it in and wait to see if they are selected to receive funds.
These grants are very competitive, so it has to be a really good proposal in order to be considered for funding. What happens next and how you can help make sure good youth programs get dollars is what we're here to talk about.
The state uses citizen review panels to read and judge the proposals and help decide who gets funded.
And we want you to be one of those reviewers.
Since a portion of the funding available through the Prevention and Intervention Program goes towards youth-serving agencies, it makes sense that youth be represented on these panels and help decide which programs get funded. Let's talk about what you need to know if you're going to participate as part of the Citizen Review Panel.